we continue. So we just start the business report for manager. There is the first management report. There is external and internal management. Personal finance. Business KPI to track how many packages are delivered on time. Managers review this report daily to ensure service level meet customer expectation. So this is the type of business report for managers. It is like you see that here in the picture there is a several person. I think it's all of the internal member of the company. They work in the same company, and then they have a KPI. For example, this one, James Miller, Miguel Cabrera, James Miller, Tom Johnson, Jen Wilson. They give you some. The company gives some target. The company gives some target, and then you see that there is a red colors here, like 50% behind the schedule, 62% behind the schedule, 60% behind the schedule, and for Tom Johnson and Jane Wilson, they are achieve the target, 60%, 54%. So this is usually the typical report for manager. They usually use the simple, make it all easier, and for internal usage. So for the internal members, so you see that here KPI, key performance indicator for every manager in the company. You see there is like a red is mean that the performance is not really good, but the blue, but the green is good one. Okay, so this is the example of a report for managers. Okay, usually in a dashboard they have a different color. Okay. Just like the car dashboard or the traffic lamp, they have a different color to indicate your performance. Usually red is not really good. It's you mean if the like this one, it have a red color, it means that the performance is not good. Well, orange color maybe have a warning or caution, like in the traffic light. Orange is like warning or caution. When a green is mean that it's a good performance. I think it's simple like this one. So like red, yellow or orange, green, and then solid green, very dark green. So the performance is like in a very good condition. Okay. This is also another dashboard type report. You can see here there's a yellow. And then somehow they have put some symbol like a rectangle, like a triangle. Triangle is mean that upper triangle, it is like the performance is going up, is it good? When the down or upside down rectangle is mean that the sales or the performance is not good. And you can also here see that it's like a speedo, like some speedometer, like when the performance is in the right, usually it's good. When the performance in the left, it means it's not good. Well, it's in the middle, it means that it's in the warning or in the average condition. So usually dashboard using several colors, several icon shape to make it easier. For example, sales manager with a dashboard showing total sales, top customer, sales target progress. Real-time performance using red, orange, or yellow, sometimes it's yellow, and green indicator. Okay. Can we use another color? Yes, but make sure that the color is good enough. Balanced scorecard type report. Okay, number 3, balanced scorecard type report. This report gives a complete picture of business success by looking beyond just money. It was developed by Kaplan and Norton and includes 4 perspectives. First is financial, like are we making money? So usually balanced scorecard is like a 4, perspective in the financial, customer, business process, and learning and growth. Customer, are our customer happy? Business process, are we running efficiently? And learning and growth is our employee developing and improving. So balance scorecard also can be a simple report to show your business condition. For example, Apple uses a balanced scorecard to track not just profit but also customer satisfaction, innovation, and employee training. How business reporting system work? A business reporting system collects raw data and turns it into useful report. Here's how it works. For example, one OLTP, online transaction processing. This is where real world events are reported, like sales, payment, or customer interaction. For example, at Walmart, when you buy groceries, the cash register record the transaction into their database. So this is like an online system, so you can track every transaction in real time online through online. So you can catch the data directly. Type number two is data supply. The system moves to recorded data to the reporting system. This can happen at set times, fast or immediately or triggered. For example, Amazon sends a real-time order data to its warehouse system for processing. ETL or extract, transform, load. So ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. So the data is kind of like a data management or data cleaning process, data formatting process. So the data is cleaned, formatted, and loaded into storage. For example, a Bank of America transaction data is transformed to ensure it's accurate before being used for financial report. Okay. So because some of the data sometimes is not, for example, in the sales, in the daily sales, Saturday and Sunday there is no data. So usually we need to delete, and then it's only concise, only show the compact and concise data from Monday to Friday. So some of the data we need to delete, especially the data that's not right for anomaly data. Data storage. Now, data for in data storage. So the clean data is stored often in databases called data warehouse or data mart. For example, Netflix stores customer viewing data in a data warehouse to analyze viewing pattern. Number 5 is business logic. So the system applies rules to turn data into report, KPIs. KPIs is key performance indicators, dashboard, or scorecard. Okay. For example, Coca-Cola applies business logic to track production efficiency in its factories. Please digest first before I continue. Next is data and information visualization. What is data or information visualization? So data visualization means using pictures, charts, or graphics to help people to explore data, understand what the number mean, and communicate results clearly. Technically, what we often call data visualization is actually information visualization. So what we see in the graph is actually data visualization or information visualization. Because what we see are not raw numbers, but organized and meaningful information. But don't worry, most people use this term interchangeably, and so it will we. So you can also use data visualization or information visualization. So all are the same. They show the data through the graphic or some picture. Why visualization is important? Because looking at raw numbers in the table can be hard to understand. But when the same information is shown as a chart, graph, or map, it's much easier to spot trend, pattern, or problem. For example, Spotify uses visual dashboard to show artists how many times their song have been streamed and where the listeners are located. Okay, so usually YouTube Music or Spotify, in the end of the year, they will show you like how many times you listen to this song, like some of like the dashboard. So you can share to your account, Instagram account. So you can see how many times your most favorite artist and how many times, how many duration you play the song. So where is data visualization used? Usually, data visualization used in business dashboard, scorecard, report, website and apps, scientific research, or if you do some thesis or scientific research, maps and location tracking. Usually data visualization, the most, maybe Google Maps is the most thing that we use every day. Google Maps shows traffic information with color-coded line. For example, green. Usually green is mid or blue is smooth traffic, orange is moderate traffic, and red is heavy traffic. So data visualization we usually we can easily find in our daily life. Google Maps is one of the easier way to catch the data visualization. If you use the Google Map, you see that the road condition, if it's a blue, if I'm mistaken, blue is mean that the road is pretty much smooth, no traffic jam. But it's orange is mean maybe a little bit traffic, and red is maybe have traffic jam and even cannot move. So now we go to history of data visualization. So in the ancient times, the earliest maps and simple drawing have people explore the world. So in the 1600s, maps, graphs, and timelines started appearing in Europe. So this is the history of data visualization. It started a long time ago. It's like more than 1,000 years ago, right? 1,600. So maps, graphs, timeline started appearing in the Europe. Well, in the 1786, William Playfair, known as the father of modern chart, they created the first line chart and the first bar chart. So this kind of the William Playfair is the father of the modern chart. So he is the founder of the chart. So he created the first line chart and the first bar chart. So this William Playfair is the kind of like the founder of the line chart or bar chart that we usually use nowadays. The same person, Playfair, in the 1801, Playfair also invented a first pie chart. So he's kind of like the founder or the father of the modern chart. They created a line chart, bar chart, and pie chart. So this is like the common chart that we use nowadays. Several modern visualization tools. For example, Google Map. Google Map is interactive map for everyone. So you see, I noticed Google Map is kind of like a tag back then before in the 2005 because the internet is a little hard to use. Still we use manual map. But now we have Google Map that more interactive. You can show you, even if you take a wrong direction, they will give you notification that, okay, this is wrong, you need to turn back. Okay. And then Flash, used for interactive chart and animation. HTML5, Canvas or SVG is modern mobile friendly interactive visualization. Now Power BI is a couple of weeks ago before the midterm we learned Power BI and Tableau. We will learn today. We will learn about Tableau. So Power BI and Tableau is kind of like a modern and professional business dashboard and report. So today we will learn about Tableau. Okay. So in the future, of course, data visualization is getting more developed. They develop more. In the future, we may see 3D chart and graph with a more animation. It's more what is it called? It's more interactive. You mean maybe using the VR or virtual reality. So and using the VR devices, glasses, VR glasses, SMD environment to explore complex data. Maybe also in the future, just like in the Matrix movie, holographic chart floating in the air. Maybe just like in the movie, like in the Matrix movie, that the chart is using the holographic chart and floating in the air. And more interactive and immersive ways to experience information. Okay. So, example, at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, doctors use advanced visualization to track results from cancer vaccine trials. This helps them spot trends in the data faster and improve treatment. Okay. I think that's the thing. I think that's the half for today. So today we will learn about the history of data visualization, about business report, SBR. We use standard business reporting, BPM, or business performance management. Okay, so teacher, we learned about this one. So before we go to the tab blue, let's have the 7-hour attendance check first. Let's wait a minute. Okay. Please scan the QR code for 7-hour attendance. Make sure that you scan successfully. Okay, you check by yourself in the trunk. Okay, so today I would like you to introduce you Tableau. So Tableau just like in the Power BI or 9, so it's also a software to to create a dashboard or create a chart. Okay, so in the PPT, please download the PPT first, and then in the PPT I provided a link. So you just click this link here, and then here there is in the create there is a download Tableau desktop for public edition. So later on you need to download the Tableau desktop for public edition. I put a link in the PPT, okay, and then select in the create, select download and Tableau desktop public edition. Okay. First, you need to insert some of the information here, your name, email, and then you don't need to check this one. So you don't need to. So they will not give you some marketing communication email. So just uncheck this one. So you need to fill this kind of information. And then after that, you just download the app and install the app. So this is the Tableau appearance. So here there is some of the in the lab, there are some features, and then some features, and then this is the appearance. Okay. So in order to insert the data, you need to they provide you several types of data. Microsoft Excel tags, JSON, Microsoft Access, PDF, spatial and statistical files. So let's say we would like to use Microsoft Excel. So you click the Microsoft Excel, here Microsoft Excel, and then I already put the data Excel in the Tron class. You can also download. So you just import. You just import the data from this is the data about order, shipping, and customer information about some product here. Okay, there is order, people, and return. So this is the data. So you can get this data by downloading the Tron class. So you need to import this data into the Tableau. So when you import this data, this is the name of the data. There is three tabs, three sections. There's order, people, and return. These three, order, people, and return, is associated with the three tabs or three sheets in the Excel. So in the Excel file, there is a sheet number 1 is order, sheet number 2 is people, and sheet number 3 is return. So all of these sheets also put it in the Tableau. They already how do you say the Tableau already can read these three sheets. Okay. Okay. So how to insert the data into Canva? So in order to insert the data into Canva, you need to drag one by one. Select the first one because today we would like to focus in the order. So we need to insert the order first and then insert the other two sheets to page the other two pages into this connect with the order. Connect with the orders. Okay. So what you need to do is you drag like this one, and then you bring the people here, and you bring the return. So you have three sheets connected together: order, people, and return. Okay. Next step is we would like to create diagram. So how to create the diagram? To create a diagram, you need to go to the sheet number 1 here. So in the Tableau, there is a sheet number 1 here. So this is like the data reading, and then there is a sheet number 1. You can take a look here, and this is the working environment of the Tableau. Okay. So W already create classify some category like in the lab category city country customer ID blah 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 blah. This is actually according to the data in the Microsoft Excel. Okay, this is according to the data in the Microsoft Excel, and Tableau automatically created into the category. So this category city, country, customer ID, customer name, blah 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 blah. This is actually correlated with the Excel data. So Tableau automatically create the title of every column. Okay. Now today we would like to create bar diagram, horizontal bar diagram. Okay. So today let's try to create horizontal bar diagram. Horizontal bar. To create horizontal bar diagram, I would like you to select and bring cells to the column. So we would like to bring cells. So we would like to see the sales data and bring it to the column like this one. Okay, here 3. So you have a one graph of sales here. Okay, and then if you see this one, you cannot read what is it. This is like a sales. I know, but it's hard to tell, right? So you need to in the rows, you need to give some information. First, we would like please bring subcategory and drag and bring it to the rows. In the rows, okay. For example, subcategory this one, bring to the row. So you have this category for the table. This is for accessories, appliances, or big binders, bookcases, chairs. So this is the product. So you can see, for example, chairs. So the chair is has the higher sales. Okay. And then for the lower is fastener or labels. You know, label or fastener is the lower sales report. Okay. So now the chart is easier to read. Okay. So it's maybe easier for you to give some color, right? Some color. So because today we have see that color is very helpful to make to analyze something. Okay. So in order to give a color, for example, you would like to give a color by segment. Okay. So there's a 3 segment in the PPT. In the how do you say, in the Excel, there's a 3 segment. The first segment is consumer, and then corporate and home office. So usually if the data, this is data about the utensil, about the stationary utensil. Stationary usually for the consumer and then for corporate or for home office. So if you would like to see more detail, you can bring the segment into the color. For example, segment. You find segment here, and then you bring. This is like have a 4 dots, the several color. You bring segment to this one, and there's gonna be different color based on the segment. Okay. Okay, and then. So in the segment, you can see that there is a general segment by consumer, corporate, and home office. Okay. So in order to make a title, of course, this is only the title. If people would like to, so this is the segment of consumer, corporate, and home office. So if you would like to give a title of this graphic, you can just click twice, double click, and then you give some title. So I would like to give, for example, consumer sales data. And then your name, and then your student ID. So please give the title your name and student ID. You can also keep like make it bigger or make it bigger or change the. So it's gonna be here, okay. So okay, and if would you like to save, actually in the Tableau is you can save the table. So if you would like to present the graph and save the work, you just select the projector icon in the here. Sorry, here in the upper there is a projection. You can see the pretty complete and clear table. Okay, and then you can save. Then you can save as, okay, and to save, please select save as and save it in the on local. So if it's also good to you can save it, and you can save it in your local computer, or you need to screenshot. That's also good. Okay. So today, I would like you to create these tables. Just grab the horizontal bar. Following the step, you just try to introduce you the table, to Tableau, and then screenshot and upload it in the Tron class. In the Tron class, I also give 2 questions, if I'm mistaken. Another question that we need to answer. There's a 3 simple question that you need to answer. Okay, so this is what we need to do today in the 3rd hour. We discuss about it. Okay, any question? If you have any question, you can ask me. So about Tableau. So you need to download Tableau first.